Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of visual novels. Yes. Um, last time left off, did some crazy investigations. Um, we got some dead kids. We got some dead kids. We got some twists. We got some turns. Um, Found out that Sayaka's team of J-pop idols were brutally slaughtered, um, and we found out what the penalty is if you screw with Monokuma and beat him up. Try and beat him up, stepping on him and such. Of course, the clues were not very good because one clue made it very obvious that the person who killed off Sayaka is Leon because Sayaka somehow miraculously etched his name across the blood, but everybody in the game thinks it's numbers, which is going to really annoy me. Hopefully, uh, hopefully they will they will address that properly. So without further ado, let's get on with this game. Hope you all having a good day. I think I gotta do the trial because I can't think of anything else to do. So let me go to the gym. Or do I go back to the house, to my room? Let me just see if there's anything I'm missing here. Nothing, right? Let me look at the dead body one more time. Let's see. Like they do yeah, okay. I already went through that. Alright, let me see if going to sleep makes a difference. Let me go back to my room. Nah, already. Okay. Forget beam. Yeah, he did the forget beam. Okay. Let's get back to my room then. Oh, what was over here? Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Who's over here? This is the desk I woke up on when I first got here. The little pamphlet is still laying there. Isn't there anything that might help solve this case? There's nothing here. Yeah, we'll leave the area. To kill someone just to save your life, and I live with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But this is what Monokuma said. Really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? And real night. What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Hey, what's this door open here? Leave the area? Yes. Oh, what's the exit? Alright. Alright, let's see if going to my roll trigger another event. Because I can only do so much now. Here? Okay, what are these guys? Or do I have to find what's her name? Kyoko? Yeah, cause yeah, I already did that. So yeah. Okay. I think I need to find Kyoko. Everybody's just gonna repeat the same thing. Where's Kyoko at? Oh, here's Kyoko. Can I get in here? This is Kyoko's room. I don't think there's anything here that will help me. Not here. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Something doesn't feel right here. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Well, isn't that a, didn't I already, add that? Nameplate? Ah, so it's gonna, yeah. But where's Kyoko? Maybe going to her will advance the whole thing. Ah, wrong button. What you got to say? Aim for the nuts here.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Huh? He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death when you say... Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Gah. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's... If that's really true, then That makes no sense whatsoever. Is that what they call it? Gaslighting? Oh, what's this door here? Oh, that's the module. Any clues here with this? There's some magazines lying around. No help there. Yeah. I mean, Kyoko just disappeared without a trace. She's got to be around here somewhere. Let me try here. I already talked to her. Or, you know what? Let me go back to the incinerator then. Maybe she went there. I mean, this plot's got to advance at some point. Okay. Let me see if she's at the incinerator. Nope. Oh, he moved to another spot.
Oh, Mr. Daige, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer you up.
Dot dot dot. Am I missing something? Alright. Great. Now what do I do? Let's see. I went into these rooms. Oh, what's this here? Oh yeah, I did the AV room. There's nothing inside. Oh, what's this room here? Oh, that's the store. No, we did the store already. What about here? Did I go into here? I probably didn't. Oh no, yeah, I did. Okay. Let me see if she's got new dialogue. So, do you have any clues or anything?
What kind of clues, comrade? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything to the class trial.
Okay then. Do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Ugh, so annoying. Comrade, must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it would hurt to give you a little hint. Sigh. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is worth looking into.
The trash room?
It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
Which is?
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. It is gross. Lacks communism. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf, comrade.
That's... Alright, so am I missing something? You know what? Alright, let me go back in there again. Okay, I probably am missing something in here. I mean, he said he cleared out the whole thing. I gotta say, this is a very small... Well, I'm sure there's more area, but still. It's, thanks to Hifumi's help, I was able to get inside. I already gave the incinerator a good once-over, so I think I'm okay for now. Okay, so it's just gonna take me over to here. Let's pull up the map here. Ah! Yeah, I did the trash room. What's this here? The dining hall. Alright. Alright, so I did the trash room. Sayaka's room, dining hall, Makoto's room. Let's see here. Who's this? It's Hope Peak. I did the AB room. I went there. Alright. Dormitories. Gym entry. Yeah, I spoke with them. At least there's fast travel. You know what? Let me talk to these two again. Say what you can bet we did. Oh, say you can sorry. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's my shoe. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone came by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? ... No, couldn't be. Yeah, he's just saying this. Yeah. Alright. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Good music though. Wow, Kyoko really just disappeared, huh? Okay. Do I have any presents here? Maybe I can speak. Oh, there we go. Oh, school crest. Proof that you cleared the prologue is a patch. Alright. Port card, maybe? Dead. Dead. Regulations, maybe? Oh. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, wow. Okay, now it makes sense. Wow, that's crazy. That's the penalty. Okay, so there was a penalty on this one here. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be But let's see here. Alright, having some struggle. A number of scratches and gouges. Bad walls. Took this from the gym. This one was found. Missing some of the coating as part of plate. Took this from the gym. This was found. So that was being scratched by a sharp object. And the night of the murder, which was inside contributed rooms. This was discovered. Photo's room key was also found in his room. But with Lynn to switch with her, someone attempted to force their way into her room and she became pregnant. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened. There's no evidence they haven't used. They haven't used, but still, not a single hair was found. In addition to lint roller showing evidence of being used. And hers was glittery. At the injury's location. In addition, her hands appear to be completely clean except for the next finger of her left hand, which has some blood. Yeah, you see, it reads out Leon. So, it's Leon. Series numbers have been written in blood, assumed. Alright. Bathroom door frame, due to it not being quite. The only two people who knew the trick to opening it was Makoto and room's owner side. Got the victim. The bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding in place had opened partially or completely removed. The nameplates on the doors decided Makoto's room apparently switched at some point. The kitchen and the dining hall had a set of kitchen knives. Apparently one of them was missing. There's apparently being brought off. Can be activated. Clean duty life-size sub. Photo checked it. Consider it was in fact on. This is from the gate to the exhibit roughly 30 feet. Sharks of glass. Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room. So anyone could have come along and taken it. Huh. Alright, let's fast travel. Let's see, we did the AV room. Talk with them. Dining hall. Alright, let me go and look at the corpse again. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Let's see. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember. If anything happened, there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another Monokuma strategy. Create an ideal setting for murder. ...
No, it's still pointing to that. Yeah. No. Let me talk to Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like this. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Am I missing anything here? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, editor. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms on both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. ... Alright. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw, written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? What am I missing here? There are gouges here, like someone damaged it. What the hell happened here? Alright, maybe I should go to the kitchen. Yeah, here we go. You know what? I didn't talk to her a second time. Let me try. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, weird. I thought it was kind of strange. A knife suddenly just disappearing like that.
So, it wasn't missing from the beginning?
No, because I remember they were all lined up in a nice neat row.
So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came in and took it? Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. His account has been added to the truth billet section of your handbook. There we go.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, but you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. Hooray! So when you consider everything together, I honestly had no idea. ...
There we go. I was like, I hadn't talked to her a second time. Here we go. Hi, I'm getting tired of waiting. Let's say we just get started. It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Nylon, allow me to point a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. Hooray! See you soon. The red door on the first floor? That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. I don't want to die. Finally, the trial. You're late, Makoto. Well, you all been waiting. We've all been waiting for you, boy. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered that you murder. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crimes. So they really are convinced that I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Saika both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Ho ho ho! Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. Ho ho! I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting. Oh, I could talk to everybody? Why not? That's the plan. Dude, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a dang courtroom. Dang, you really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh? If you want to get this, I guess now's the time to do. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. There's no point standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Oh, no. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin. Good idea. ...
Are you scared?
No. Scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. I wanted to read all the other dialogues. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, comrade, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Aha! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? More like Star Trek! That episode, the pilot, I think it was. It's like a Hollywood movie set, you know? Not even close, dude. It's total crap. Alright, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Judgment Day. Hurry up, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Which is not so much seats, but so much as standing podiums. And they were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer the tension and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Else. And so, the curtain on our first class case opened. A deadly judgment, if you will. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. a deadly trial, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. On deadly ground. Okay, pre-trial prep. Sure, let's save that. All right. The dialogue. Okay, court preparation trial. Okay, what this class trial that Mokona mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicions surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the blackened? Who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? The blackened what? The blackened Tues? The heck kind of writing is that? Alright. Let's open the e-handbook. Alright, review of evidence. All necessary functions for a proper school. Okay. Set skills. Wow. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when the stamina is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle, costs 3 SP. Alright. Do I add these? Increases the influence gauge by 2, effective during class trial. Costs 2 SP. And melodious voice. Okay. Interesting. Some interesting stuff going on here. Oh. Okay. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Gotcha. That's what blackened is. Right. That was a very weird way that was phrased. Bullets. I guess I don't need to do anything with these yet. Alright. Final finished preparations? Alright. All rise. Let's begin with basic explanation of the class trials, so your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. And the killer really is one of us. And the killer really is one of us, right? Of course! Okay then, everybody close your eyes and whoever did it, raise your hand. Don't be an idiot. Why the heck would we raise they would raise their hands?
Before we move on, start the trial. Can I ask a quick question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates? Oh. Okay, comrade, but what about the other empty seats? Well, there were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there only 16 seats? This is not communism. Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to start. Finish up the class summary. Now let the class trial begin. It's about time begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. As you all zoom in on me. Anything I found, anything I notice, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
As things progress, during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be lowered into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the X button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so be careful. And if you press the plus button during these arguments, you can't review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun dying a horrible death.
Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. Alright. I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, but we don't know what that part is. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom?
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist. Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room.
For the first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you are unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color, which you notice. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So, when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun dying a horrible death.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. And she didn't even have a chance to resist. Ah, jeez. Well, I pressed the button. I wasn't on time? Or was I supposed to aim? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, she's the one. Why am I, will I hit the head? Crap, why is it not? Okay. Gotcha. Evidence of a struggle. Okay. Dang it. What's going on here? I'm trying to press the dang button here. Okay. There we go. X. Got it. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle between who and who? Between Sayaka and the killer, of course. So you say Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first, comrade. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's when they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining. Sorry. It's okay. So what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Oh, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set.
So, what used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Dude, so the killer had some random knife they had on them. How can anyone do something like that? That son of a gun.
Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So what was used to kill her then?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him? How could anyone do something like that? That son of a gun.
Ah, interesting. I didn't catch it in time. Wait a second, but I targeted it and I hit the button. Oh, that's annoying. Because I pressed the X button when I... Oh, I see. The reticle gets bigger. Gotcha. Gotcha. There we go. Wow, that's some hit detection there. Break! No, I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? Kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means the knife must have been the murder weapon. Oh, yeah, dude. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife. Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. But where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What proof do you need? Hold on a second.
Let's draw out our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of trial?
We could talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
I don't think that's the truth at all. I'm sure if we keep it at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Da.
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know dang well I'm not the killer.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop inmates. Would you like to hear more?
Yep.
You can concentrate by holding down the R button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots.
Well, thank you, game. Wish you would have told me that sooner.
Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush.
Yeah, except I got 10 minutes.
Well, good luck and have fun dying over and over again.
Make your argument. Always account. Break out the glow sticks. So, I guess there's no question the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall. Killed her!
Great. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen. Max, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead, say it all you want. Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Hooray!
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah. Oh.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there. Not at all.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife. Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? And more importantly, why would I get involved with something like that? I see no joy in killing.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened? So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murderer is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Dude, then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Oh, but what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule? Ah, good grief. Not for it. No, there are no accomplices in this clause. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh. Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I am not the killer. Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
It's Hina, comrade. Seems the obvious candidate. After all, she was just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me. It's not Happy.
Oh. But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
And when were you going to mention that?
I hate to have to ask. Best to be sure. Sakura's me. Right. Yeah.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no, because,
Duh. Just spit it out, dude. I've stayed in Hina's room all night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos, I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over, which means we don't have airtight alibis.
Oh, so you stayed over. Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned rooms. So I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together, it's unwholesome. But I am a girl. But you are. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, ma'am. Miss, put it down. Okay. Comrades, if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
And when were you planning to tell anyone this? Why didn't you say so in the first place? I have to agree with Makoto.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? But she said she was scared. So the person who took the knife from the kitchen was? then Sayaka is the one who took the knife.
That's the only possibility. I'm thinking back on it. She was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at it. She just went straight to the kitchen. I thought she had to get some food, but apparently she lied about getting a drink of water. But most likely. Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself. I'm sure she just took it for self-defense. So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you might not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, so that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction. You possess a most terrifying talent.
Dang. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto's the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel the little mystery, we simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? Dude, what the heck are you talking about? What does the word even mean?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your first Hangman's Cabinet is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the A button to shoot the desired letters. ... If you shoot down the wrong letter, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun dying over and over again.
Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we could just figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. Think hard. Well. Here? Oh, okay. I see. I gotta shoot it multiple times. Hair. There we go. I thought I'd just shoot once. It didn't mention shooting multiple times. Complete. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So the culprit. So the culprit removed some evidence? Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone Kobanet was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No, if that was the case, they would have to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Oh, very true. Very true. Okay, so why hasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of all, of course. To remove any trace that they had to have been there.
Wait, what then that means, dude?
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same. Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
But are you sure? We could decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, dude. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean, Comrade?
It's very certain that the killer had some trouble getting to the bathroom. There is clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting to the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. Screws holding it in place had all been partially removed. Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right? Doorknob? What doorknob? The doorknob in my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknobs were ready to fall off? Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
And trying to bypass a lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act of the room's owner. It proves Makoto's beyond suspicion.
So what you saying? He wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice that you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see. Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice that at first, but is that the key point here?
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there is essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well, good luck and have fun. Dying.
Make your arguments! Bathroom door frame. Begin!
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Psycho was first attacked in the main room. He then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they gone into the bathroom. Yeah. At that point, the killer had to try to bust down the door because Psycho had locked it. Oh.
Jota!
Break. The reason my bathroom didn't open was because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right? Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then, why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that. Yup, it's true. True as true can be. Haha. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. Oh, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, comrades, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the crime scene.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the most important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime scene took place in my room. The killer must not have realized it was my room. What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable. You use that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
What?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. which was what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room then.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have been considerably confused with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act, wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked. Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right? That is a definite possibility. So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they switched rooms. Makoto couldn't have done it. Then what? That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did it, dudes? Oh, I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it? Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone here needs to do something for serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial it may seem, comrades.
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine. Just ask a question.
Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes, how did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's a possibility, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient, son. Then maybe someone picked the lock. Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Then how about this? That killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something. Let's Miss Mizuno, let's let them in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh ho ho ho, trying to argue against me. Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello, why exactly?
Because she asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. That's the right answer there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Is it the keys? Trying to think. Is it the keys? Because we don't have the... Wasn't trash duty, no. Let's see, the time of death is 1:30. Let's see here, there were a number of scratches. Before. Alright, I think it's the keys. Because Sayaka's already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Like, the same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Like, for sure. Even if it's you. I absolutely won't open it. Totally. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching it, for sure?
Knowing what she's been through, I can't believe she would open the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at the possibility. Couldn't you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded it in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear. Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. Awesome! When you write it, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap, I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on. Alright! It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classic is surprisingly useful sometimes. And I should also mention, I found a notepad in the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't, but...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's the signature.
Then, that note, Sayaka wrote it? But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under the door to let them know she wanted to meet them in secret.
Oh, ho, ho. Have you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pulp sensation? What young man would resist? Oh, ho, ho. Of course, I'm only 2D, so it wouldn't have effect on me. Comrade, can we be sure? Has anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if we did, I do not think they are all involved in what they happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say, comrades? Very well, pay attention.
Make your argument! Door nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, comrade. But it denote the place they were asked to come to. It specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in, comrade. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... it has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms. Okay, let's see here. This is a tough one, man. Specifically says my room. Let's see. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that one is true. It specifically says my room. Does it?
Your meaningless words tired of me. Stop wasting my time.
Crap. I need to consider this carefully one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go. Great. The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched.
Well, you're not paying attention, Celeste.
That's right. The nameplates got switched. The nameplates got switched. Just like the rooms themselves. That's problem, Nanas. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room? Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, the rooms are right next to each other. So, switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who got switched, the one who switched the names, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Oh boy. The killer had to be the one to switch the nameplates.
Sorry to bust your bubble, but they had no idea they were actually in your room, right?
Actually, yeah, you're right. Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. The only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other one who could have switched did. Yeah, alright. Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about the switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells me to check the nameplate. She would only have written if she knew the nameplate had switched.
But why would she switch the name, switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you switch rooms, why would anyone do that? To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
That happens, what happened then was probably whoever she invited come in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Dude, we still don't know who it is, you idiot. Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in the initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right. Oh, then we just have to figure out what happened during the room, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yeah, dude, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
The heck could you possibly know what's broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. There we go. All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist and it should become pretty clear. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See? Is that gold? It sure is. Specifically the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because... I got it. Because she got hit with the sword right down her wrist.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. The truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press L to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the L button, then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to me. Well then, good luck and have fun dying.
Make your arguments! Replica sword sheet. Kitchen knife set. Replica sword. When the fire broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. Oh no, that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's rest.
Oh, so she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's what exactly happened. But the person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. No. Next one. Oh. What if with the sword sheath? Oh, the Alright, we got it. Nice. Actually, no. I don't think this fight started with the sword. Huh? Why not? Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See, there's a gash in it, like someone cut into it with something sharp. Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping around, dude. Slow down and explain it so I can get what the heck's going on.
If the sword was first used, there shouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true, dude. The sheath thought it'd be heavy and bulky and useless. Oh, ho, ho. So how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
You're right. So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Which means whoever attacked the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I got it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife in there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what happened. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her. Then after that, she broke her wrist with the sword. They took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
How the heck can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a clear certain part of her body that makes it clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of the body of your body would have to touch it? Her palms. You're talking about her palms, right? The palms on her hand were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands before she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so. You are an idiot.
Why do you say that? Because I'm ugly?
Yes, very ugly, making that face. And that's not it at all. Let's stay on focus here. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off of her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night. According to Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shut off at nighttime, right?
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Oh my. Ho 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 ho. Filthy thoughts.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I will use both.
Oh ho ho ho.
An insult, obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was the one who damaged the sheath. Would have had to have been the one without the sword. Sayaka, she had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with the person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an important defense.
Then the one who attacked was
Sayaka.
Now you understand? She was a blameless victim in this. No, far from it. So much is it? She had been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true, then that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation.
indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant. Which brings up another point, comrade. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch the rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there, instead of her room, she would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while she still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away. Dude, so all that's why she switched the names? Oh. Doesn't that plan sound and seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Naegi-san would just tell everyone they switched rooms.
I don't know, but I'm not sure Sofada Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms. ... She was the ultimate pulp sensation. And totally forgettable kill. National superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Oh, wait then. You're saying she had this all planned out. Holy crap, dude. But in the end, comrade, her plan backfired. Yeah. She launched her attack with a knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken and she was forced to drop the knife. But the tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Now, just hold on. That can't be true. Because... Aha! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Gonna be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time? Oh yeah, we got to decide who we think did it. ...
Dakota, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Make your arguments. Dying message. Dying message.
It's easy to just say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Then let's all review the... Oh my gosh, it's going the other direction.
Comrade, do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die. There's still one clue left. I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against. Okay. That dialogue moved in a upward direction. Alright. X. Oh. Think we got some clues that contradicts what I said? That wasn't what I was targeting. I was trying to hit the other one. I think I need more to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Yeah, this was the one I was trying to target. There we go. Yes, there is a clue. I have a weird feeling later on as the thing goes as this game goes on, those texts are gonna move so fast it's gonna be hard to target and hit, and I'd have to be real quick, like duck hunt quick. There's still one. Might be one more clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. Remember? 11037, written on her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden there.
Well, comrade, before we get too far, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that figure to write the message. Ah, see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, boy. So she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still, what the heck do the numbers mean? 11037.
It's Leon. It's very clear that it's written as Leon.
Dude, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know about all the numbers and crap.
Oh, no, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like. Huh? What? Dude, what? I'm not getting it, dude. No, just look. Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Oh. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Oh, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 11, but look at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Well, dude, you might finally just said something worth the crap. Oh, our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Even so, if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before. Dang it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something. Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
I just shot past the glue part and right on to who did it. Oh, whose name did she write?
Saika's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. It's Leon. Where's Leon? Oh. Oh, that's funny. I went all the way around the circle. The key to solving this mystery is simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. It becomes N-O-E-L, Noel. So this Noel, the 16th person that is not present, killed her. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon. What the heck are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random nickels that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not. No, it's not random at all. She wrote the message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write it upside down as it was. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it by yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one heck of a stretch to me. I'm the killer. You can't just go and say things like that.
If you're not the killer, then why didn't you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Further down, further down. This one, the burnt shirt piece. You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Saika, they must have gotten some of her blood on there. As it disposed of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
Comrade, one piece of burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have had it. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button up.
That's right. There are plenty of others here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to. You're right. But alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answer to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. Hey, you'd need the key to get in, and the only one with the key, the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right? Oh, interesting. What? No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Make your arguments! Shattered crystal ball. The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could have got to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash room.
I think that's a contradiction. And you have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Oh, ho, ho. The person who would have the trash room key was me. No, 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 no. No.
There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found in the ground nearby. Okay, let's see. What was on theme we must have had? No, that's not that one. Person threat. I keep saying that, but that's not the one. This one. There we go. Got it. Break. Hold on. I think I know someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key. But if you could get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you? Yes, you could. If you used this. Dude, what is it? Some kind of glass ball busted to heck. Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but how would you use it? The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it. Excuse me. The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch and the incinerator would come to life.
Oh. Someone threw that through a gap in the gate.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi. Flashback.
Oh, someone turned the incinerator on. No. Very strange. I am quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on. What the heck is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shots of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of more thoroughly.
Wait, no. Just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you need to throw a small glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult? Absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer. Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now? Comrades, a target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star. Yeah, you can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Damn. Crap for brains. I've got all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still want to admit it? Okay then. We're gonna go ahead and review the incident one more time to make this kind perfect clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me. Without you me. End this. Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Yes, more.
Every case has one less element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing, It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at missing action section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. We call it a combo. Well then, good luck and have fun dying.
Closing argument. Finish the thought. Oh wow, this is okay. This is awesome. All right. Let's see. The door opened. Let's see. He reached out. Oh wow, and I get 20 minutes. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got some stuff here. Wow, this is amazing. Alright, page 1. Oh, okay, so this is manga paneling style. Got it. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Got it. Let's see, he dodged. Okay, this is awesome. Let's see, she had the knife up. She swung. Okay. What if this was in the panel? Okay. And then right here. Okay, slapped it off. Where's that at? When she dropped the knife. Here we go. She dropped the knife. No, she didn't drop the knife. Okay. So, there's 10 of these, huh? No. She ran into the bathroom and got locked. When did she drop the knife? Yeah, she did drop the knife, which would happen here. Right, okay. Remove that, because she got disabled, so the knife would drop. She ran. She was in there. Alright. Did she get stabbed yet? You know what? I should have counted the number of panels this was here. Because not all of it... Oh, all of it gets used? 1, 2, 3... I should have counted up. Okay, let me count I'll need to count this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, so there's precisely 10 of these. Crap. Oh my gosh, what does this get used on? This one. Oh man, I'm off, I think I'm off the mark on this. When did she use that knife? When does this sword part happen? Oh wow. Yeah. This one here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, should I reenact? I think no. It's hard to tell. No, this makes sense. I think this makes sense. All right, let's see. I think I better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what I could tell, Sayaka invited the person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. No, I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. Oh. Oh, this is the only one. Wow, that stinks. Alright, let's try again. That's the only other one. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. Yeah, okay, see, I didn't notice she was holding her arm. Because I only saw her dropping the knife. But I didn't realize in the image that she was nursing her arm. It wasn't very noticeable. I knew she was doing something there, but it wasn't clear. Alright. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they had ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by a specially sturdy gate preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator's switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball thrown with absolute precision hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burned away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? Complete! It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's being said?
Do I object? Yeah, I object. Of course I do. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all crap. It's all bull crap. I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is a good time, as good a time as any to say, to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence?
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We would like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB PTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. ... Press the A button to log on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've logged on to with the X button as the tempo marker reaches the center. ... Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up.
What is this? Dance Dance Revolution?
On the flip side, you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot signal will appear. At that point, you can press the X button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Repeat this statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 and you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun dying. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been? I refuse to acknowledge you. It's Tues. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. The moment of truth. Dance. Oh my gosh, this is so DDR. Oh, I failed. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blockers. Oh ho ho! Oh crap, I didn't... It will appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto's not the blocking. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations! On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished. Is this really it for us? Is it all over?
What do you say? Wanna give it another try?
Yes. I can't give up now. Yeah, you know what? I better recap this. What did I do wrong? When was I supposed to hit X? I'm like comboing off this whole thing. You know this, right? Time with the rhythm. That's your button for each tempo marker. Yeah, I was doing that. So when does the X happen? Select on. Destroy the statement you've looked. Oh, destroy the statement you've locked onto with X as the tempo reaches. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and start a combo. Keep this going and then initiate a tempo up. So I'm supposed to press, okay. I didn't see the X. Everything was moving a little faster. So watch out for that. Okay. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and then we say will appear. At that point, you can press the X button to shoot it down with truth bullets like any other statement. Shoot this statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll run out. Well then, good luck and have fun. Huh. Alright. The game is being generous because, you know, this is new stuff, you know. Got it. I think I got it. Okay, I see. Got it.
Where's your proof?
Without evidence, it's all BS. Wait, what happened here? I'm pressing buttons here. Oh, there we go. White button. Break! The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them. Dude, I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the cool kids we got each other had one each side. It must be what he used. Oh, there aren't any tools anywhere. But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used. That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Saka's room. All the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there. Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use? Super. It had to be their very own toolkit. Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used. And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it as an excuse at this part.
Still. So, you have a rebuttal?
Then it would seem, comrade, we are finished here.
Hey, we got an A. $886 points? Nice. Give me all the coins. Oh ho ho! Looks like we've reached your verdict. And are we ready to cast our votes? You all have to level in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all. Make sure we'll show your vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
That.
Okay, then let's get excited. Who will be chosen as the block then? Will you make the right choice or the definitely wrong one? What's it gonna be? Choose. Monokuma vote. Guilty. Oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The block in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. Ha ha! It is time to die.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
Dude, the heck is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first. None of you are any different. One wrong step. You're either one saying there's a complete chance that I wouldn't have like this. I was just unlucky. That's all.
Grr, dude.
Come on. You expect me to just accept my death? Yes. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But then, when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me. I can't imagine.
Like, now we're trapped here and totally no way out. Totally. For reals. They're probably like waiting for me or something. I can't afford to be stuck in some junk.
The one thing that was important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them and Sayaka.
Like, I did whatever it took to reach that dream in some junk. Like, you know, totally. Even some things that, you know, weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
like, no matter what happens, please, always be there for me in some junk. I need you by my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. I am such a sucker. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, and I shall never allow the power of boners compel me, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Oh, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying. I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really I do, yup, haha. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what you've done, what they've done, you need to let it go for now. ...
Dang it. Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. I can't stand the pain. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Oh, I'm disappointed. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment. Hooray! Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Comrade, how exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong? You had a number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder? No, that's not. Stop it. Koto. Stop it, Leon. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure, comrade? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you not understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. So, are you sure? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind, if you will. Oh, did you wake up to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate the war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's waking within you? Just shut up. Well, okay. Anyway, more importantly, death time. Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment. I'm begging you. Don't do this. No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. Stop, please.
I am society. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. No. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. No. Ding. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh man, what's this sauce stuff going on here? Ah. Wow, the animation here is pretty good. Oh snap, it's a baseball field. Oh, that's a baseball gun. Oh my gosh, that's not even... Oh wow, everyone's gotta watch it? That's crazy. The 1000 blow! Oh! Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And Monokuma's the one that's swinging the bat and hitting... Baseball! Look out! It's the baseball! But we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, then what else could we call it? Oh, extreme! Total 90s! My adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Oh, no.
What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Despair. That's all I'm feeling. Do we have to keep doing this despair? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, more tests for me. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Ho ho ho, wah ha ha, wah ha ha, ho 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 ho.
Dude, screw you. Why the heck are you doing all this to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. I'm Monokuma, or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear. Ha ha!
Oh, no. Why are you putting up an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Oh, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. Dude, you piece of crap. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound you into the ground.
Oh, you must really hate me to get so angry. But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you get cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. No, of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped inside this place. Oh, you're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, this isn't isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say, boy?
I feel like there's some deep meaning behind hidden there, just like my boss.
Alright, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for. After all.
You say everyone, what exactly are you waiting for? Are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to say something fun for later. Hurrah! Ha ha ha!
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. Except for Sakura and Kyoko. They looked hardcore, including Byakuya. But it was in that moment.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. ...
It's about Sayaka, isn't it? ...
I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this cast yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
Sayaka meant to double class to you. It's a fact that you can never change. But even till the end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka knows for sure, and we can't ask her now.
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message to you proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left the message.
That is a roundabout way. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. ...
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Since when was Leon my friend?
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? And what about the other one that died in the gym? I could never do that. ... No, ... I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, the other girl. I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. ...
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, ... I'm psychic.
What? Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. I am lucky after all. The end. Oh my gosh. 12 students. We got a countdown. Tuzuku. To be continued. Oh. You received the Despair Bat present. Do you want to save data? Yes, please. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What? Alright. We can stop here. The data is saved. Oh man. Wow. What a game. What a game. This is actually wow, this is actually pretty good. And oh my gosh, look at the time. That whole entire trial took so long. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna take a break from this. Cause that really took a long time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, comment down below. Comment down below from if you're liking it so far and want to see more of this. But I think I'm gonna take a break. I think I'm gonna take a break from this. This was a heck of a lot, and this was now it's just chapter 1. Ooh, ooh. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Comment, like, subscribe, follow. You know you want to. And with that said, thank you all for joining me. I wish you all a good night, a buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.